827 DPS on that one, Jacob. Alright, here we go. It's on named NPCs. RAIDSERKER, no Berserk active. Alright, what's that? 2.9, 69,000 last bullet. Looks like 69.6. Alright, not too shabby. Maybe try one more target. Alright, here we go. One more. Oh my god, that's dirty. 4.5 mil, 69. What's going on, you guys? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 build video. Now this is going to be the second raid build video of the day. The first one was my LMG build that I use for the first 3 stages of the raid, being Boomer, Weasel, and the dogs, Buddy and Lucy. Now this is my other raid build that I have. I use this for Razorback only, and it doesn't really fail. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the RAIDSERKER. So my RAIDSERKER is an AR based build. I do run Survivalist on this build because the crossbow is used a lot during the generators, because I am a generators player while doing Razorback. My other guy throws the grenade, but usually I've got crossbolts for days. Now the rest of the build, it is AR based, and it's purely just for damage. Not only do you have the health damage from the AR, but you also have the Berserk that comes in handy because, like always, those drones, the dogs, the chunk, like everything, you're getting damage from everywhere. So you're not going to be at full armor. You're not necessarily trying to get Berserk procced, but when it does proc, it is really nice. This is raw damage, and yeah, this thing is a monster for Razorback. So let's start with the weapons. Primary, Eagle Bearer, everyone already knows that. Gear score 500, and in this build, the base damage is sitting at 28.8k. The really nice part about the Eagle Bearer is the protected fire that you can get from other weapons, and that usually goes well with, right here, I have the FAL and I have protected reload. So I can use both weapons, nothing too crazy, and it's actually really nice. As far as the sidearm, I just use the double barrel sawed-off. No real big reason. If I get in a real bind, I can hit him. It does over 200k damage, but for the most part, it's just Eagle Bearer or die. As far as the gear, quick overview. I have 3 Wyvern wear, mask, backpack, and the holster. I have Fenris as the chest piece, Providence gloves, and Gilligard knee pads. You can see that I have hard hitting on my knee pads, backpack, mask, and chest piece. I also have Berserk on my chest piece, making this the RAIDSERKER. And then I am running Devastating on the gloves and holster. So starting off with the mask. Wyvern wear mask, gear score 499. Now the Wyvern wear brand set bonuses that you get with this build are actually all 3, but you're really only concerned with 2, being the crit damage and the crit chance. The attributes, damage to elites and skill power, and then of course I have that hard hitting. Go to the Wyvern wear backpack. It is a 496, a little low, but it does the job right. We already went over the brand sets, so the attributes, weapon damage, I have currently at 9%, skill power, and crit hit chance. The talents I have on the backpack, hard hitting and self-adjusting. Only thing I'd change on this is if you can find hard hitting with hardened or something like that, or a better hard hitting and vital, I would definitely put that on. But for right now, this is the best one of the bunch. Now there is one mod slot for this backpack. It is a utility mod slot. Right now I have 132 skill power and burn damage on there. Going to the chess piece, Fenris chess piece. It is gear score 500. It is fully recalibrated, so I can't really do anything higher with this. The attributes, well, actually, first, the Fenris brand set bonus gives you that AR damage. And then the attributes are health and armor, pretty good rolls. And then I modified that weapon damage up to 14%. Talents I have on this bad boy, Berserk and hard hitting. And then, of course, it does have one mod slot as well. This is a offensive mod slot. I have weapon damage, AR damage, and rifle damage. Really only worried about the weapon damage and the AR, so combined right there I get another 6% damage. Go to the gloves. Providence gloves, giving me skill power. The main reason why I have this is for the devastating, and I was able to max out the AR damage at 12%. It also comes with skill power, and the brand set gives you skill power, so I guess that is fairly good. But overall, I was just looking for a pair of gloves that had devastating, and I could also roll 12% AR damage. Going to the knee pads. Gilligard knee pads. I am not running patience, I'm running hard hitting. And the Gilligard brand set with this configuration gives you that total armor. And then the attribute I have right now is 22,000 health. The two mods that come on the Gilligard knee pads, both defense, and I chose armor, health regen, and total armor. And then I chose armor, total armor, and armor regen. And finally, the holster, Wyvern Wear holster, gear score 500. The attribute is crit hit chance at 14.5%, and it does have devastating. Now, the Wyvern Wear holster does carry one mod slot as well, this one being a offensive mod slot. And the only two things you should really look at right here are the weapon damage and the assault rifle damage, because combined with that is 6.5% damage. So my two offensive mods together give me 12.5% extra damage. Now I run the two skills. I run Revive Hive and I run Defender Drone because I'm on the generators for a good portion of Razorback. I'm not usually worried about my grenade because I am the crossbow guy. However, if you are not using the crossbow, you need to have either a concussion grenade or a frag grenade. And if you are using the survivalist, obviously you're going to have to use the concussion grenade. But if you are the crossbow guy and that's all you have to do, you really don't have to worry about the grenade as long as your buddy can do it himself. So let's finish this out with the stats. So this is a 499 gear score build. The configuration I have right now, it's called a 854 configuration. 8 in the red, 5 in the blue, and 4 in the yellow. Go down to the stats. We start off with the weapons. This is for the Eagle Bearer. It is at 28,789 weapon damage, so it's bringing it rounding it up to 28.8. The crit hit chance currently is at 39.5%, crit hit damage 47, and headshot damage 55. Going to the offensive part of the tab, the big numbers you need to see here: weapon damage being at 36.5 and AR damage being at 46%. So combined right there, that is 82.5% damage bonus. And then go down to the damage to elites, I'm at 81% damage to elites. So this is a very balanced build. I have over 80 into the damage bonus, and I have over 80 into the damage to elites. And then also the health damage, which does wonders for Razorback. Now the defense tab, this being an 854 build, my armor is only at 239,000. Health is only at 75,000. The health and the armor for the raid, guys, this is a damage-based raid. You really don't need to spec into all that armor and all that health. If you have the damage, you don't have to worry about it. You can sustain yourself if you play in the right mechanics. you're not going to just die with this build. In fact, you're going to outlast a lot with this build, and the damage is just uncomparable. But alright, going to skills, not really anything too special to go over. I do have a lot of drone skill power, and I do have a lot of hive skill power. But besides that, you guys, this is the RAIDSERKER build. 28.8k base damage without any sort of procs. And yeah, have a nice day. You have over 80% damage bonus and over 80% damage to elites. This is an amazing build for Razorback. I highly recommend you guys trying this out. You can offset the weapons to whatever you want. You don't have to use the Eagle Bearer or another assault rifle or the double barrel. You don't have to do any of that. You could probably do like the P416 with like the M60 or something if you really need be. But for me, this thing works like a charm. Alright, you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If so, mash that like. Subscribe to the channel. Like always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.